Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and today we are here to look at another little deck skeleton kind of core concept, and the deck in question this time will actually be Yellow Vanilla Gohan. I was gonna put this out a little earlier, but then I saw the kind of ban list, and of course being a yellow deck and then Goten coming off the ban list has ramifications, you know, and I wanted to kind of slot that in a little bit. That being said, this leader draws a whole bunch of cards, and you can kind of frame a lot of stuff around it, and there's probably a lot of ways you can go with this deck. So I just kind of wanted to put something together. Most of the stuff I'm putting together right now is just like first kind of looks, playing around a little bit, a couple games here and there, just kind of seeing how it feels, and then it's tinkering. So by no means am I saying like, oh, this is like some de facto deck. Like once I start getting on online events, maybe going to like in-person events, now they're starting to crop up again, I'll start putting out deck lists that actually like slap. But for now, we're just playing out here for fun. So I hope you guys like the frame and maybe even build off of it and make something that's actually competitive. So without further ado, just right before I get into that screen cap, I just want to say, if you haven't thought about it yet, think about hitting that subscribe button and that notification button so that you can keep up to date with the new content. So let's jump right into Untap so I can break down the deck. Okay, so what I have here is a mono yellow deck essentially. Now there are some red yellow variants that you can do, and like I said, there's nothing that I'm going to put in this kind of series that isn't subject to me revisiting and trying from a different angle. Like there's still the vanilla beatdown Gogeta deck that I could try to put up here and work on. So real talk, if anybody ever wants to see this deck maybe built in a different light, just leave it in the comments. I'd love to make another deck based on your preferences. Like, hey, what about this leader with this as its finisher? Like, how would you get there? I would definitely devote time to that. But this one's a mono yellow version of this deck. If you don't know what these cards do, I'll put a link in the description to the red, or to, wow, the yellow set, like just review. So that's just pretty much that. But yeah, so building this deck, it has strong synergy with the normals, but you don't want to like put too many normals in because, you know, they're just vanillas. So one of the most important cards of the deck, it's phenomenal. Son Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. Saiyan Scions. The +1 will give it and all of your one-drop, you know, skill, all your skill is battle cards plus 5,000. So this turns all your 10Ks into 15Ks, and on an unawakened leader, that's just a lot of pressure on an awakened leader. That can be, you know, just at least chip damage. They're chipping cards out of hand. But his -1, they're -1. You can play up to 2 skillless battle cards, energy cost of 1 from your deck, or drop air, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Cool. And then -2, shuffle 2 skillless battle cards from your drop area into your deck, draw 2 cards. Probably not going to be used, really. Then because of Swap being back, you know, we've got, well, not Swap being back, but, you know, Goten being unbanned. We've got 3 Adopt a Father-Son Gohans, because he's just the 1-drop premier. And then you've got Son Gohan at 4. You've got Hero Dragon at 4. And just one pan to round it out. Ratios are kind of up and down, but you know, it be what it be. Always room for tweaking. So we got 4 Scrambling Assault Son Goten because he's going to be able to fix your draws heavily. We've got 3 of the Son Gohan and Hero Dragon best buddies because this deck has a lot of draw, but you want to get the vanillas out of the way. So pulling the vanillas out of your deck with the Son Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. as well as the Son Gohan and Hero Dragon is very, very important. You do this enough times, you'll be drawing into straight gas and no normals. You got the best looking super combo in the game. Moving past that, you've got a SS Gogeta Dynamic Unison. Really, you're just here for his +1. And of course, if all your energy is in rest mode, your mono yellow leader card will gain plus 5,000. So that's actually really, really cool. But again, mostly what this guy is going to be able to do is drop normals in your hand or unneeded cards and draw 2 to help you get towards more meat and potatoes. We've got 2 no opening Son Goku because sometimes like you just want to awaken a little faster. You generally want to be awakened by turn 2 or 3. And also because of the Xeno Cell that you can see a couple cards down, you want to be able to stack some stuff on board. You got Vegeta Prideful Transformation. He is a blocker that will help protect your Gogeta, and on top of protecting your Gogeta, he's also going to serve as more fodder for Xenocell. Then you got Sun Gohan and Hero Dragon. He gives plus 5,000 to all of your stuff, and he's a 25 dual attack, but he just provides more swings. You know, you swing with your normals, you pay a yellow, you drop 2 of your normals, you bring 1 back with your Leader's Awakened side to draw a card, you swing twice with this guy, and then you, if you still have normals on board, you know, you swing for 15Ks instead of 10Ks, and then you put his big 6 body down for Xenocell. So it is what it is. Xenocell, you guys already know what he does. Closes out games. Quadruple Strike, Ultimate, Deflect, Wild, Successor. Then you've got 2 Hidden Power Supreme Kais, because sometimes you can just really push through that damage and just chunk your opponent. And then you've got 2 Successor of Hope to help round out the Sun Gohans. Well, yeah, the Grandpa Gohans. 3 Flying Nimbus and 3 Time Magic. Like I said, the very, very basic deck, but I'm just having fun with the initial list. These are just skeletons, like places to start from. So, yeah, let's jump right into the game and see where we go from there. Okay, so we are here, and I suppose now what we can do is just test a couple of hands. So what we want is the swap or this. Actually, wow, this hand is pretty stupid. Okay, so we'll keep the super combo just because we've already got this much. We'll keep the super combo, but we will put back the Hero Dragon in the second one of these. And we'll shuffle. Let's see where we're going first or second. I got a 3, they got a 6, so I'll be going second. Okay, cool. So here's a lot of what we want to see. I'm going to draw 1 more card, draw 1 more card. We have 2 more of those in the deck still, so we can probably afford to hit that with the swap. So yeah, we're gonna put this, well, my first turn, actually, yeah, I do get to see 1 more card. Okay, we're definitely more okay with putting this down. So I'm gonna put that guy down, and the first thing I'm gonna do is just immediately fish out 2 cards. So we're gonna come out with the +1 counter, and we're just gonna -1 him to play up to 2 skills battle cards and energy cost of 1 for my deck. It's also important to do this because this allows me to check my deck for what cards are in here. All right, so the Xenocell is in here, so it's just a matter of digging. Both Champas are in here, 1 super combo is left in deck, and all right, so we got a lot of stuff. 1 Prideful Transformations left in deck. All 4 Gogetas are left in deck. My Nimbus is... Okay, so we actually have a lot of our juice still in deck, and that's actually pretty freaking good. So we're going to keep this, and both no openings are in life 2, or in deck 2. Okay, so there's a lot of... Most of our meat potatoes is still in here. So we're going to put down these 2, and on a turn like this, I'm not even sure. Like, if they're tapped out, I would definitely end up swinging with these. If they weren't tapped out, yeah. Look, the thing is, you kind of have to get a feel for it, because with no openings, I kind of want them to have to attack my leader. I mean, sure, I can get off 1 and 2s on them, but you know what? I can still do that next turn. So I'm going to swing in with Gohan, take a card from life, take a card from the top of my deck, and we'll pass. Just with the 15k swing, that's 15k poke. If they have to swing on me, they're going to end up playing that, and that's actually fine. Drawing for next turn, we are just going to take a Grandpa Gohan, and oopsies. We're going to take a Grandpa Gohan, and then, oh wow, I'm so sorry. We're so stupid. Sometimes we make mistakes, but we would charge Grandpa Gohan, then we pick up a Grandpa Gohan. Like, nah, this deck isn't that fast. I'd be playing off of 1 energy like that. So now we kind of have a divergence, a little choice. I don't really like playing the Gogeta without any sort of protection, but we have the cards in hand to kind of not care. So you know what? What I'm going to do is I will swing once, swing twice, swing a 3rd time, taking a card from here and a card from here, and that's going to give us more than what we need to go off. So now I feel comfortable playing Gogeta, adding the counter to discard both these normals, and draw a card. Cool. So with what we have here, we have 4 cards in hand, and I do want to get Sparking up. So, I mean, when we swing with here, I think we'd offensively combo just, yeah, we're at 6. We'd offensively combo, pretty sure. And we'll drop another one of these guys, just to get up to 20. And that's when, you know, if he's gonna put Gogeta in danger of being killed, you know, let's say he does manifest 3 swings, we can always time magic, Sparking time magic to get what we need. Oops, so now the hand's actually looking pretty tasty. Drawing into a less tasty card for sure. What will we do here? So we don't necessarily need, I'm trying to think of what we have here, because we can definitely put 6 on board. 6. The charge phase is the worst part about this hand. I do want to put a Gohan or Goten here, but we still have Gotens in deck, and we still have at least 1 in life, so I'm gonna risk this and put it here. The next thing I'm going to end up doing is, I think for this, I immediately swing with my leader, and we can take that draw, we can take this off the top of the deck, and then we can also awaken him for 2 more cards. Flying Nimbus and another Hero Dragon. And then we can put this guy here to draw 1 more card, because that's what he does. You put a monster card in your combo or you draw 1. So, I mean, that's just 5. That's 20k poke. Then we can use his ability to draw a card. Wow, okay. And then bring back this 1 star. So, I don't think this is a kill turn yet, but we have so much to go off of. So I think right here, what I can do is play this guy for 1. And after playing him for 1, we just add 1 counter, and then we can get off a 15, a 15, and a 15. Now, the funny thing about this, though, is that if we wanted to, just because of the way the energy works out, we can also, we don't even have to go that far, especially if, you know, they're tapped out. Like, we don't have to even go that far. We could minus him, and let me see my ratios: 1, 2 in grave, 1 on the field. I think I still have enough. If I don't, forgive me, guys. Yeah, we have just enough. So if I wanted to, we could literally just play it like that, and then after playing it like that, then play the other Goku. So you can see, like, you can get a lot of swings in with this deck. +1, and now we can swing for 15, 15, 15, 15, and 15. And 15. So this turn there was a 20k, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 strikes. That being said, we still have the ability to hit the Nimbus. There's so much in hand here. I can't really search it from the deck. So we have the ability to hit the Nimbus like that, and then after hitting those, we can still do things like, I don't know, per se, time magic. So we're pretty protected this turn. Next turn, though, we need to actually get into the Xeno cells. So we're going to charge that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Did I just completely forget to resolve this? With 2 Hero Dragons in hand, I think we can do quite a lot with this. I think the first thing I'm going to do is activate Gohan's ability to draw a card, and then play a vanilla on deck. We can activate Gogeta's ability to drop and drop and draw and draw. Kind of sucks. And then I think we're gonna swing here, and we kind of need both those monsters, so I think I'll put that down and draw an extra card off of that. Perfect. So we've got Cell Xeno here, and now the turn can actually be kind of fun because we've gotten to 20k on that swing. I'm going to +1 on this guy and give everybody, all 4 of these cards, +5 again. And then I'm going to swing and swing and swing. I mean, we can apply combo power. You see the combo powers in hand. But then I can also still kill something like this to play something like this. And actually, you know what? To be honest, just because of sequencing, if I swung with the first 2 for 15-15, we could then play this card and have these guys be 20Ks now. So now we can end up swinging and with 20Ks with potential pressure in hand. We can also swing here, swing here. I mean, we've got the Gogeta swing that could have come down before then. We've got this swing that could come down before then. And then when everything's said and done, we still have the ability to put this guy down, put that guy down. I think this is unique, isn't it? Yeah. So actually, instead of that is one thing that I did not play right. So we have the ability to swing a lot of times here. And after doing so, we also still have the, let's see, what do we got here? 6. Yeah. So in this case, I think it would actually be the move to end up swinging with one of these. And then when you swing with the last one, you can end up doing things like no opening Son Goku to bring another card back into play. And so now with the Xeno Cell counter, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I mean, we actually have some options. Like, I kind of wish I still had a well, I mean, so that here's the thing though. I mean, at any point we could have done something like this on any part of the combo, and I bet you we're gonna get a Son Goten. Or yeah, okay. So like, again, like this is exactly what I mean, because now we're able to end up playing things like this, swapping it back for things like this, getting another swing in, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, now we can look at like top cards of our deck. None of these really need anything. I mean, I guess I take this because if I happen to not win this turn, then that would be a card that would be nice to have. So I mean, we move stuff like that, and we are able to then just sell Xeno. Like, there's a lot of attacks going on this turn, but 6 out of the way, 9 out of the way. Well, sorry, yeah, 6, 9, 11, 12, and then we've got Cell Xeno, and he comes down, he's able to go through. So now that I've kind of explained stuff like that, let's I might let me see, because let me just go through another test hand. I want to see how long this video is. So I think just like the last time, last deck kind of archetype thing, I want to like at least look at some hands. So let's just look at a couple hands. Like, that's 5 hands. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually not bad. 1, we'll put that down, we'll put that down, we'll put that down, and we'll keep these 3. Just because. All right, so the hand can be kind of weak. Okay, like the hand can, it's not like terribly weak. We opened up with like a major huge push card in the end in the form of a Xeno Cell. We open it with Gogeta, which is our turn 2 play. We open with Energy Charge, and we have Successor of Hope. And since we literally are going second, don't forget that after playing Successor, we still have access to 2 more draws after playing Successor, and that could definitely change what we end up getting. Okay, next one. All right, so already this is like one of my more favorite hands, because anytime that I can pick up both Vegeta and, you know, Gogeta, you just feel a little safer, you know. And we're going second, so there's a chance that we are going to pick up like a fair amount of cards. Like, okay, so I got a no holds. We can easily charge this guy, and when we swing, we get Cell Xeno and Son Gohan. So okay, already we're not in the worst position here. I mean, we don't even have to play anything because that, I mean, that's going to allow them to swing into us, which is going to get us another vanilla. That means that next turn when we draw and immediately charge this guy, we are able to play this dude, right? Swing again with our leader, going down to 5 life, getting a Scion, getting another no holds bars, and then we drop the 2 vanillas to draw Nimbus and Goten. So, I mean, you can see where this is going. I mean, they're going to swing, you have this. Next turn, you're at 3 energy. You can play this. Like, you have the ability to, on turn 4, drop 2 of these. I mean, we're not even talking about the cards that we're seeing from swinging again. Like, you know, when you're getting multiple draws, that's the 6 drop. Like, okay, so you're going to Cell Xeno your opponent. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The weakest hand we've drawn so far. We're literally putting everything but the successor back. Okay, it's a done. Like, there's nothing redeemable about this hand. It really isn't. And we're going, I mean, we're going second. There's a chance. But, I mean, we're getting that off. Okay, all right. I mean, we got a pair. And then no matter what we charge, what are we getting here? We're getting this. And of course, we would have used successor first, but okay. So, I mean, it's like we have options here. Okay, so never mind. Even that hand wasn't done. Take 4. Ah, yes. I actually really like this hand. We got a lot of good juice in this hand. Perfect. Like, we literally have a charge. We're going second again. So, I mean, we have a charge. We're able to swing with Gohan. Well, actually, we have a draw first. Oh, we're able to swing with Gohan. We're able to draw 2. Yeah, we're fine with this. We're legitimately fine with this. We could even plop this guy on the field for no reason just to get another card. I mean, they'd be able to swing. There's a lot of things you can do with this hand. This is a good hand. The hand is lukewarm. It's not even lukewarm. It's actually like stupid cold. We're putting everything back. Okay. That's our first done. We don't have even 1 core piece, so I don't really suspect anything helping this from here. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the little skeleton that I put together. I do kind of find it fun. I mean, of course, vanillas are always just gonna be vanillas, but I do like being able to swing and just keep swinging and eventually end with really thick vanillas that are 20k, and you know, being able to chompa them and super combo them to push through, and then just be like, here's a Cell Xeno. And the deck surprisingly finds the Cell Xeno like almost every time. Like, so it's pretty cool like that. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the Archetype kind of dive in. I hope you guys can improve upon it, show me some new things. Like I said, leave tips, comments, changes, anything you want to in the comments, and we will talk about it because that is just fun for me. So either way, thank you guys for tuning in to Universe X for this installment, and I will see you guys the next time with the next deck. So thanks.